Hello, my name is Graham DeBarra. I'm the CEO of Opera Incubator. We're here at the European Parliament, in the belly of the beast, as they say, looking at blockchain technology. On my right-hand side is Francois. Francois is the founder of SolarCoin. We'll get into that in a moment. And on the left of me is Ploum. Ploum is a futurist. He loves scooters, and his interests are liquid democracy and learning how to localize democracy for communities using blockchain technology. On my other side is Darren Deneen. Darren is a co-founder of Crowdsound, and he's also part of Opera Incubator. And we have Jerome McCormick. Jerome is also part of Opera Incubator. Guys, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
What a great day today.
Great.
An absolute, yeah.
Amazing.
Let's just get into it. So
Yeah.
I suppose we're invited today at the European Parliament by MEPs. It was well attended by, I suppose, a lot of people actually. The room was packed. In fact, most people were standing this morning. Next to me, of course, are two gentlemen that actually had the opportunity to present. So we had a range of speakers today. We looked at SolarCoin. Francois, could you tell us a little bit about SolarCoin?
Sure, yeah. So basically, SolarCoin aims to incentivize for global solar power uptake using Bitcoin and blockchain technology. And what we do is we peg 1 solar coin per megawatt hour of solar power produced. The way to do that is, well, basically by reading the meters. And so if you have a solar installation, then we would actually register your solar installation to the SolarCoin network, and we would hand out the coin provided that you hand us the grid connection documents. Now once we have those, we'll be handing out solar coins at the rate of, well, as I mentioned, 1 solar coin per megawatt hour, but every 6 months. And so then we can continue incentivizing, rewarding at first current solar power owners, but then in continuation also incentivizing for future solar power uptake. That's
Brilliant.
what we do.
I remember I first came across SolarCoin a couple of years ago. My mother actually adopted, I suppose, solar panels in her extension, and I found SolarCoin. I think it was in the top 20 or 30 on the coin market cap at the time, and it was valued at about 3 cents, I think. What is it now, I wonder?
Well, the coin value is currently 18 cents, so it's picking up slowly, and you can actually trade it on Bittrex account. There's a number of crypto exchanges which use it, but I'd say the best one is probably the Lucio exchange, which is a Swiss online exchange, and you can monetize it directly for Swiss francs, euros, dollars, British pounds, and a number of other currencies. I would say we're working also, for example, with the Cameroon CFA to introduce that, because we have a number of operators over there. So yeah, that's what we do.
They're very interested in integrating solar technology into their households, but they have this conception that it's not very cost effective to do so. Have you seen any progression in relation to the reducing of cost?
Of solar power?
Yeah, of solar power, yeah.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I mean, if you look at it on the face of it, a solar watt used to cost $70 back in the 70s per watt. Back in 2007, when I started into solar energy, it dropped down to €7 per watt. And today we're actually doing quotes at €1 per watt, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we see that a lot of people still don't use solar panels, and so they would need to be incentivized, hence SolarCoin as well for incentivizing them. So yeah, I'd say the efficiency, the technology, everything is getting better with SolarCoin, with solar power.
And even installations are getting cheaper?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So today, if you want an installation in Ireland, you could probably go with, say $1.50, £1.50 a watt. Yeah, definitely, or €1.50 a watt. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is incredible. I think what we're going to have to do for Opera Incubator is on the balcony maybe install a solar panel and use it as use it to power a mining rig, and maybe we can start mining some altcoins, including some of the smaller ones.
Sure.
Some solar coins as well, and really promote the technology, you know. So yeah, well done with what you're doing, and
sure. And what I would actually engage you to doing is probably using a Raspberry Pi then, and so
Okay.
you can start logging information
Absolutely.
directly to the SolarCoin blockchain. That's kind of cool as well.
I think
That
so.
is
Yeah,
really
cost
cool.
effective. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Can I direct the attention towards yourself, Ploum? Can you tell me? So for ourselves, we live in a city of 250,000 people. It's quite a small, population. You were speaking a lot about this liquid democracy today. Can you tell me how can a community like Cork benefit from liquid democracy, and what is liquid democracy?
Well, basically, liquid democracy is a way to have a true democratic decision taken by a population. So currently, it's a representative democracy, which means that you elect people that will take all the decision in your name. With liquid democracy, you have the power to take all the decision all the time, which is quite powerful, but can be really cumbersome. Nobody wants to take decision all the time for every subject. So liquid democracy is about delegating your vote to someone else for a given subject or for all subjects. You delegate your vote to someone, so you trust someone to use your vote. It's anonymous, which means that that person doesn't know that when she votes, she has in fact two votes, her vote and your vote. And it's also, she can also delegate to someone else, which means that your vote is transferred. In theory, it's a really good idea, but the problem is that until recently, it was really hard to implement. Or at least when you need to implement it, we need a computer platform. So before, it was unthinkable before having internet. Then with internet you can have centralized liquid voting platform, but then all the power is in the hand of the administrator. So with blockchain, we can build now a real liquid democratic platform where basically everybody can take the decision all the time. And what is really powerful is that it's not only taking decision, it's the transparency of everything. So, and you can build for a city of like Cork, it's mean that first there will be a group decision that for a street, then for a neighborhood, then for whole part of the city, then for the whole city. So for example, when you say I want to replace pavement in my street, I make a proposal. I ask for how much will it cost, and then I ask all the inhabitants of the streets, do you agree that we pay that man to replace the pavement? And we all pay because we live in the streets. So basically, every place, every group is taking its power in its own hands. But some decisions need to be taken in a broader scope. Like for example, the city say, well, we need to handle taxes, or not taxes, maybe garbage. We need to handle it on the city level. Okay, so everybody can decide. And it's not only geographical. You can have take decision for your group, your sport team, for your group of interest. Like I'm part of the fan of that given singer, for example, and we take decision. How do we meet to the concert? We are part of the whole world. We will travel, and how do we choose the hotel where we sleep? So basically, it means that every single decision, from the trivial one to the most important one, should we have death penalty, can be taken by the citizen. And for me, it's what I call the emergence of a global consciousness. It's truly, it means that your neighborhood, your city, your country, the planet itself will have its own consciousness.
An extended, connected mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. With inputs from the drones, from all the connected objects, and basically we are building that kind of planetary body, which is connected through a nervous system, which is internet, and with a consciousness emerging on liquid democracy platform, on blockchain, and and also on social platform. So I think we need blockchain for the consciousness to emerge, because currently social platforms are just monopoly by like Facebook, and they are driven by advertisement. So it's really a problem that you drive the consciousness of the humanity by ads. So we elect people like Trump because we are in that kind of dynamic. If we just decentralize everything, and we realize that when you discuss with someone, it has impact, then maybe we have the chance to create that planetary consciousness.
it's a beautiful thought to bring democracy to the people. With great power comes great responsibility. I think developing this in a secure network is a project that OI would really embrace. We hope to have you in Cork. Ploum and Francois, thank you very much for taking these questions.
Thank you.
Thank you
Great
very much for
the
meeting
table
you here. It's not a coincidence, there is no such thing. I'm sure we'll meet again. We'll develop this technology for Cork, and as you say, the threat to democracy through the inactivation and people feeling very, I suppose, isolated from society. Liquid democracy, I feel, could really be part of that.
Yeah.
And of course, the raping of natural resources, I think really SolarCoin could be a solution.
Definitely.
So thank you very much, and in the future, keep tuning in. This is
Thank you.
OI. Thank you very much.